to be a real quick one, guys, because I got to get that money. I need to get to work. But if you're just coming into Life with Paulette, if you're not part of our little Life with Paulette family, go ahead and subscribe and basically hit the like button, guys. Hit that like button, okay? Help us with the algorithm over here. But before I even get started, I just want to give a shout out to my sister EFP. She hit her 800. She is in the 800 club. So go ahead, sister. Now we're focusing on the 10,000, okay? You're going to smooth past your 1,000. So we're going to focus for you on 10,000 next. Yes, we are. Kudos to her, y'all. Give her a thumbs up in there. Hi, Sister Georgina. How are you doing, Flemings? So for you guys who's just coming in, go ahead and hit that like button. Today, I just want to talk about pushing through. Push yourself, making it happen type of day. It's Aloha Friday here in Hawaii, and we are having a blast. I pulled over for 2 seconds because I'm tired of all this in and out with us when I'm driving. It looks cool and stuff, while I'm doing it. It's like a little exercise there, but at the end of the day, I wanted to make sure that you guys was getting the right and the best information. So if you guys are, can you hear me, Flemings? Please let me know if y'all can hear me. I want to make sure the sound is right, because sometimes this internet is just not the best for everybody, and I'm in Hawaii and sometimes it's in and out. But I just wanted to come on real quick, guys, to say hello to you. And I also just wanted to talk about the pushing through. And I have a few questions that I'm going to just go ahead and just ask you guys right now, loud and clear. That's what I'm talking about, Flemings. Thank you, Flemings. I appreciate you, Flemings, for always showing up and doing your thing. And I appreciate you. I just want you to know that. You still haven't told me your birthday. I went and checked my emails too, because I thought you had went in and emailed me how old you are. Flemings, how old are you? That's going to be the next question of the year. Are you 20, 30, 40, 50? You even had up there to 70. I said, I know you have an old soul, but I don't think that you're 70 now, sister. Stop it. You're not 70. You're old souled, but then you're in a new body, in a fresh body. So you got to be right in between, but we're going to talk about it afterwards, okay? You make sure you go ahead and email me, Flemings, because I'm very curious. You shouldn't have enticed me like that. But today we're going to talk about pushing through and, making it happen, guys, even though when we don't feel like it. Ain't that a great one? Sometimes we don't feel like it. Today I don't feel like it at all, but I push through because I'm on here. So that to let you all know that even though you're going through, even though that it may not feel right to you, you may not feel like of doing that, because you have that little vibe that comes in. Thank you, girl dad. Welcome in. Oh my goodness, how are you today? Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for always pulling up in the chats and supporting. I appreciate you. Okay, and by the way, if y'all have not yet subscribed to Girl Dad Cooking Up Deliciousness, go ahead and follow. He does a great job at sharing recipes and stuff over there. So go show some love. Everybody that come in here, actually what I'm going to do, just because y'all support me, I'm going to go ahead and support you as well. So everybody that come in, and I catch you all in the comments before I just start yapping my mouth, I want to make sure that everybody else go and follow in. And to help y'all out, I'm going to place in the bottom in the comments, I'm also going to have my comment where you all can go in there and follow each other. Just say I'm new here, subscribe, and then go and follow each other, because we all have, in these YouTube streets, we need to support each other. We need to make sure that we're liking our brothers and sisters, commenting. Not just because you're not in holiness don't mean we're not brothers and sisters. It's just mean it's just definitely we still have to hold each other up in here. So all y'all that does come back over here with Life with Paulette, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I also wanted to mention, since I see an EFB back in the comments, she just hit her 800 subscribers, guys. Her goal is for her 1,000 subscribers so she can start getting shmoney. You know what I mean? Get that shmoney. So sister, I just saw her grow and how she shine, and I love I love little sis so much, and she knows that. I love all my sisters, and y'all know that. I'm gonna show y'all some love, and my brothers up in here, okay? But EFB, congratulations for you. I've seen all your hard work. I saw when you started from scratch all the way up to where you at, sis. I'm gonna say kudos to you. Y'all go ahead and tell little sis, congratulations for her hard work, and keep showing up, guys, because we definitely appreciate each and every one of you. So EFB hit her 800. She's gunning for that 1,000. She need 200 more people so she could get that money, and we're gonna make sure and always uplift her, and because she always uplift of us. Sorry, guys. Guys, it's Friday. It's a loose day. Chill out, okay? I ain't perfect over here. You ain't gonna get all that nice little, speech smooth and crispy. You're gonna be getting the real over here, okay? But I wanted to talk about becoming who you really are. And becoming who you really are is in those dark moments of your life when we have to push through. Have you all ever thought about, listen, are you at your dreams that you once said you wanted to be on? Hello, Sister Cynthia. Are you living the life you dream of 5 years ago? And this is questions I'm going to ask you guys, because this is going to be a quick little live, guys. I can't be with you all day because I got to make some money, okay? All right. I wanted to do a few things at the beginning of this video for y'all that did not hear it. Go back and listen. But I also wanted to shout out my sister, because I'm seeing her hard work and it's paying off. And in a few of you subscribers, she gonna be getting her, what she deserved. Okay, you put your time in, you put your work into these YouTube streets, and she should get paid. You should get paid too. And if you have not yet started your YouTube channel, what you waiting on? What you waiting on? Okay, go ahead and get it done. Okay, you probably be like, Paulette, I'm not ready yet. Well, when are you gonna be ready? Okay, you probably be like, well, Paulette, I need to get this, I need to get that. What time you think I should start? Yesterday. You should have had your YouTube channel yesterday. You should have made your whole post a week ago. Okay, because at the end of the day, guys, you need to make sure you're putting the time into you. And sometimes we allow little hiccups to hinder us through, and we need to stop it. So I'm here to stop it. It's Aloha Friday, and we're going to stop hindering ourselves. We're going to start pushing through even when we don't feel like it. Okay, that's going to be today's topic. Pushing through even when we don't like it. We do it anyway because Paulette says so. That's what I want you to say. I want you to say, Paulette say I must push through even though I don't like it. Okay, so the questions I want to ask you, and I'm going to ask them for you again. Number one, if you're just coming into these comments, guys, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. I'm seeing 8 of y'all in the comment and only 6 like. Go ahead, just do the do's, okay? But before that or after that, you come back into the comments so we can follow up with these questions, because I want you all to answer me. I want you all to get in those comments, and I want you to answer me. Where are you right now? Are you in the space that you wanted to be 5 years ago? Are you the person you promised you'll become? This is question number 2, guys. I'm going fast. I told y'all. I just want y'all to keep up now. I know I'm talking a little fast. I'm just, let me slow down. Let me slow down again. Question number 1. Are you living the life that you wanted, or you told yourself you want to have 5 years ago? Question 1. Go ahead and answer it. Answer it to yourself. Actually, you don't even need to post it. Just answer it to yourself, because I love giving you guys homework. I love doing homework. Y'all already know the people that I like to listen to, because remember, I'm striving to have the mind like, the ones that overcame all this thought process thing. I'm working on it, okay? Question number 2. Are you the person you promised you'll become? Are you? Or are you still back there? Where are you? Are you that person that you told yourself you're going to be? You all know what I'm talking about. When you were all the way up in high school and you like, I'm going to be the doctor. I'm going to be the registered nurse. And I'm going to be the engineer. Come on, y'all know you promised yourself stuff before high school. You got in high school and you start dimming yourself down because you start getting comfortable. You start cutting all of your little dreams, all your little goals. You start cutting and chiseling and y'all know what you've been doing. But I'm here to change that today. Today, before you leave here, I'm going to give y'all a spanking. Because we ain't doing that no more. We ain't doing that no more. Okay? So if you are not where you promised yourself that you want to be, this message is for you. Okay? Because we're going to push through. The last one is, or are you just sitting watching others? Are you sitting watching others accomplish, achieve, get to the place that you wanted to be 5-10 years ago, and you're wondering, you're just sitting there in that pool of funk, watching everybody pass by, passing the same spot you was in 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, last year, last month, this week, today. Are you still in the same spot, guys? I want you to answer that to yourself. You owe yourself an answer, not to me, not to Paulette, because Paulette is checking herself too. I am not where I wanted to be 15 years ago. Am I striving towards? Yes. Am I the goal that I wanted? Yes. Am I in the same spot I was yesterday? No. Because I'm not complacent. I like to move. And whenever I'm uncomfortable, I even move more because I don't like where I'm at. If my behavior is off, I check me. If I'm doing something that is hindering my surroundings, I check me. Because at the end of the day, you can only fix you. You can't fix other people. So those 3 questions that I said to you guys at the beginning, you owe yourself a response. Because most of us are so used to living in what I call a comfort prison. We're in a comfort zone. I call it a prison, an invisible prison that we can look through the window and see where we should have been, where we want to go. But we always convince our mind that the door is closed, instead of walking up to the door and take the action to open it. Are you pushing yourself through, guys? Are you pushing through? That's my answer today. If it's yes, I want you to hit 1. Did you do anything uncomfortable today that you felt that you had resistance towards? Was it, I know all of us have it, because I had it. I didn't want to come up to work today. I was like, I don't want to work today. I didn't work all week, guys. One day more ain't going to hurt me. But you know what? That was a resistance. And the cure for complacency is to push through. So whenever things like that happen in your life and you're feeling that resistance, that little negative, you know, back in the cartoons, they used to have the positive angel and the negative angel. So when you're getting that negative little thing coming telling you can't do it, you're less than, you would never have, you're worthless, you don't shine like the other person. Whenever that comes into your brains and you're like, and let me tell you, the more you allow negative thoughts to hinder and rent room in your brains, the more you're going to continue to believe what it's telling you. Hello, Sister Tanya. Welcome in. We're just having a little quick chit chat today because I want everybody to push through. We're going to push through, guys. We got to push ourselves because nobody's going to push for you. My mama's not going to go and push through for me. You think my mama's going to get up this morning at I think I got up this morning early. I was out by 4 something. Nobody's going to do that for you. That's a sacrifice. That's your sacrifice because that's your dream. It's nobody's dream. My daddy ain't going to do that. My uncle, my sisters, my brothers, nobody's going to push through for you. So wherever you're at in your life today and you're feeling resistance, you're feeling negativity around you and you're coming from your own self, you need to push through, guys. You need to make sure and do it anyway. That's the attitude you have. When your mind tell you you're useless, no sense to you even going out there because you ain't gonna get the job. Do it anyway. You do it anyway. Oh girl, you're gonna go out there, you doing DoorDash. DoorDash is not gonna pay you no money. You do it anyway. When you get your own family member can be negative Debbie and old pessimistic Lucy. You can get it in your own family. You get up and you do it anyway because you're not proving to nobody. You know who you're proving to? Come here, let me tell you. You're proving it to yourself. You're proving to yourself that you're going to become who you really are. And the moment we start fighting those resistance and we start implementing, it's not that we're trying to be, mightier than thou, or that we're trying to think that we are better than the other one. No, we are fighting ourselves. Only you can change you. Nobody can do it for you. So when the negativity comes in, you already know the antidote. I just told you what the antidote is. Push through. If you're feeling intimidated because the other person is 10 pounds lighter than you, then do something about it. If you're feeling intimidated because when the person speaks, they're speaking articulations and they're just going through, do something about it. If you're feeling like your boss is dumber than a doorknob and you could have handled his position plus the other co-boss position, do something about it. And it's not that you're in competition with nobody else. You're in competition with yourself because you should know who you are. You should know your worth. You should know that whenever negativity comes into your head, that the answer and the antidote is push it through it. Push through it. Figure out when somebody tells you no, you turn it into a yes. You turn it into a yes. When your dream that you had 5 years ago and you're seeing everybody else passing you, what are you doing towards it though? Are you going to just stay there and who and ha and shoulda, coulda, woulda, and if I should have just turned around and didn't do this or didn't do that, and you start blaming everything and you're in your little comfort zone. And trust me guys, when you are in your seat of negativity, and you look around right and left and you have a group of people around you in that same thought process, what's going to happen is at the end of the day is sometimes the people that you hang around, they're the people that's trying to keep you stagnant in your comfort zone too. Don't hang around the ones that tells you, girl, the sky is purple, because you said the sky is purple. I don't want to be around no yes friend. I want to be around a person that look at you and say, okay, I'm going to stay in my seat. You can run around here with your little string on you. And when you're done, I'll be right here. Because I'm not going to go all around. No. I did that. It don't work. I'm going to run all around. And then both of us all tired. And then all of a sudden we both looking at each other like, what happened? No. I'll stay in my seat because you need to run a little bit. I'm going to love you to run. I'm going to love you to push through how you see fit. And then when you're done, then you could come back and then you could acknowledge what you just did. And I'll be right here to tap you on the shoulder, clean up all your little scar, tell you I love you, and we're going to push through. Hi, Huang. How are you, Huang? Welcome in, Huang. If you are just coming in, go hit that like button, go and subscribe. Elvira, if you're still in the chats, you remember how you showed me, and don't even fix your face before I even asked you again. Do you remember how you showed me how to put on the phone, on the messages just for, for people, subscribers to comment? Not sure. I forgot how to do it. But anyway, girlfriend, let me tell you something. I'm gonna call you or figure out how to email you, and you let me know. Or if anybody knows how to do it, just let me know. I'm still working on this live thing. I was told how to put it on specifics, and then all of a sudden your girl forgot. I forgot. Okay, don't blame me. Blame the brains. But going back now to pushing through, resistance is gonna come up, guys. Resistance. I don't care how. Even on your fate walk, sometimes you're going to get hindered. You're going to be going through, everything's going to be smooth, and all of a sudden you're going to get a hiccup. And then what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit there and whine? Or are you going to pull yourself up from your bootstrap? And you're going to be like, okay, I didn't like what was said to me. I didn't like how that felt. Emotionally, I feel a little whooped. But I'm going to push through. Is that the attitude that we must create? Remember, a lot of things, it only takes a decision. And whatever is negative. I think I was talking on a live once, and Flemings mentioned, she's like, those hand-me-down demons, we don't get rid of them. And I think we responded, no, you don't get rid of all the negative demons that's been passed down from generation to generation. But what we do is we create new things, new positive things to adulterate all the negative. And I just laugh because Flemings always comes up with all these cool little, either a few little words from Jamaica or something she gonna say that gonna help me hollering. But she mentioned that and really just laughed about it and stuff. But yeah, you don't get rid of the old. You're gonna always have your old you, but you're creating new and traits that you can take with you, even though you remember. Sometimes you're in a space where you're like, I remember when that happened, but I don't do that anymore, but I remember there. If you had a bad habit way back then, you may not have that same habit now, especially if you're on your holiness walk, and some of us still working through it. But at the end of the day, you remember, but we're not there. I was on Sister Elvira Live today, and she mentioned about, are you not staying where you are? Move. I was telling them the other day, like, back in the olden day, they had miracles, they had stuff being done. God was answering prayers. Sometimes, guys, I love y'all, sometimes God don't answer prayers, and we think he's not answering the prayer. It's because we're not moving. We're stagnant. Ain't nothing in the Old Testament that was said, I'm going to give you the promised land. Remember? And what did they have to do? They had to move. Nobody was given nothing in the same spot. Why do we keep trying to put new wines in old bags? Sister Dawn, welcome, Sister Dawn. Let me know if I said it right. I think it's new, whatever that little bag is. Y'all know what I mean. I can't remember the bag name. Skins, wine skins. There you go. Putting new wine in old wine skins. We keep trying to do the same thing. If you ask for something and you haven't gotten it yet, it's because you need to work on you. It's because you need to move from that spot to a new location. And most of us, guys, we hate the thought of moving. But God can't bless who you're pretending to be. He could only bless who you are. So if you saying, Lord, I want this, I'm gonna get, why you know? And he's like, if you would just move. And when I say move, you gotta let go of the old self. We gotta let go of the old self. That is all that we have. And most of us is so complacent with the old self that new stuff sometimes can mess with our heads. And we're not used to changing. We're not used to change, guys. We're not used to adjusting. Most of us ain't used to checking ourselves. I enjoy checking myself. Every once in a while, I'll be like, okay, I gotta check myself. Today I was talking to one of my sisters, and I was like, so I just want you to know that Monday she gonna start again on her juicing, because sometimes you just need to make sure that you're checking yourself. Otherwise, yourself gonna check you. So myself been checking me, So that's what I'm saying. We need to adjust and reset ourselves wherever we're at, and know that sometimes when resistance coming up, don't just lay down and take it. Move, push yourself through it. I'm not sure what resistance is coming up in your life right now, but whatever it is, financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever that is, you got to continue moving, push through the pain. It's called growing pains. You may not like it, but at the end of the day, you still got to move from point A to point B to get to the other side, because nobody's going to pick you up. Nobody can't carry. Let me tell you, nobody cares And no one can pick you up and move you to the other side because they got their own rocks. Okay? So I can't carry your rocks. I can sit with you and pause for a few seconds, and we could talk about a rock, and we can see the strategy we're going to do towards the rock. But I can't carry it for you. You got to carry it yourself. That's your cross. But I'll be here to support you through your carrying of your cross. And most of us, sometimes we tend to carry other people's cross and have our own cross to bear. There's a lot of things that I don't understand in life that I'm going through. There's a lot of things. I think one of the sister posted the other day, I can't remember the name of the kid, but he said something at the beginning, like sometimes we get so, we giving and giving and giving, and don't get weary in well-doing. Because what I had to learn the hard way, and this is me, what my hard lesson was, I would give and give and give, and then when it's time for me to ask a favor, I was just lucky that everybody would just be like, I don't got no time for you. You can imagine you give your all to somebody, and when it's your turn to just ask one favor, they tell you, I don't have no time for you. You think I can stop what I'm doing for you? Like, I can't understand that process, and I'm learning it. This is my season of learning and learning to let go at the same time, because the most people that does it to you is mainly your family. And then I had to learn how not every battle I have to fight. It is some battles I got to stay in my seat and stay silent, and allow God to fight. Because if I fight, it's gonna be out of order. So many times our pride gets in the way, and we feel that we have to fight these battles that's being created as we growing and going through life, and we want to stand up to fight. Don't allow pride to get in the way. Remember, you becoming who you really are, and pride is not part of the process. It's not part of the picture. So figure out how to eliminate pride out of whatever you're doing to move forward at this point in time. Sometimes it's harsh when people that you care about and that you love can use harsh words towards you when you would not do it to them. Phantom, it said, hi there, I'm drawing with other email. What's going? Hi, drawing. Wow, drawing, you got a new email. Oh, I guess only me. Well, like everybody else has 2 and 3 YouTube channels. Well, welcome in, drawing. Don't forget to go and subscribe for this one too, because you never know, that one may go down and you got this one. Okay, so subscribe and hit the like button. I appreciate you for coming in. Hope all is well over there in India today. But going back to the topic, guys, I just want you all to know that in life, whenever resistance comes, don't run from it. Embrace it. Push through it so that you can get yourself to the other side and that you can become who you really are. And a lot of time when you're pushing through, don't forget God either. I may not have mentioned so much, but you all know you can't do nothing without the one that strengthens you. Because I do nothing without it. Make sure you're praying about your situation. Make sure you're taking that to God directly. Make sure we do less criticizing, condemning, and complaining to each other, and take our criticizing, condemning, and complaining to the one that can handle it, which is God. He said, put it all on him. Put it all on him, because he can handle it. All that poor me. If somebody had called me yesterday or the day before with a situation, I couldn't handle it, guys. I was overwhelmed with my own stuff. I got a lot going on too. So sometimes it's out of respect, it's out of courtesy for you to retain and stay silent and take it to God instead of taking it to somebody that you don't know if they're struggling through their day. Well, we don't use struggle, we use thriving. You don't know if they're thriving through their day. You don't know if they're winning through their day. Did you guys remember the positive we're replacing? Instead of using I'm tired, we're going to say I'm winning. So if you hear me say I'm winning, yesterday I was winning. I was, I was the other T. Okay? When you say I'm broke, instead of using that word, we're gonna say I'm blessed. When you're talking about I'm depressed, we're gonna use thriving. We're gonna change those words. Only 3 for right now. We're gonna figure out some other ones. But this week we were working on the 3 words of negative, replacing it and creating positive words to use, so that way when your brothers and sisters hear you say I'm winning, y'all know what I mean. When I say I'm thriving, y'all know what I mean. When I say I'm blessed, y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean? Hello, Brother Jonah. Welcome in. Thank you, Phantom. I appreciate you for subscribing. I truly appreciate you, bro. Or girl, Phantom Gamer. By the way, Phantom Gamer Drawing, are you a boy or a girl? So that way I would address you as he or she, and don't come in here telling me that you're one of them. No, just say a boy or a girl. Were you born with or without it? Like, I need to know that, so that way I can address you. Oh, you're a boy. Good. Well, welcome, brother. Welcome in, and I appreciate you, Phantom. How's the weather over there in India? Hope all is well with you and your family. Brother Jonah, thank you for chiming in. I appreciate you for coming in here, showing support. EFP, welcome. Flemings, who else is up in here? Let me see. Sister Dawn is at work, by the way, so that's why she's not in and out of the chats. I want to send a shout out to Sister Dawn as well. Lots of love, sister. Lots of kisses to you. Sending love to Sister Tanya. Praying all is well with you, sister. Sister Cynthia, likewise, pray all is well with you as well. And Girl Dad, thank you for dropping by as always. You always show support. I see you. I be seeing y'all. Yes, I do. Like I mentioned to you guys today. Hello, Jared. How are you? Are you pushing through, Jared? So for those that's just coming in, today's topic was all about pushing through and fighting the resistance. In our lives, there's certain things that we think we shouldn't have or couldn't have, and we just stayed stagnant. We didn't do anything about it. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of boost, because it's a weekend, it's Aloha Friday, and I wanted everybody to know that, listen, don't stay there and sit within that funky water. And I use that because staying stagnant, guys, is not it. Oh, hi, Relevo Aurelio Felix Valogi. He says that he is connected to Mozambique. Welcome in. If you're just coming in from Mozambique, shout out to Mozambique. I think that is a part of Africa. Listen, Mozambique, it sounds like, I think Pastor talks about Mozambique. But anyway, welcome in. Hit the like button, Mozambique, and welcome to Life with Paulette. Today we are just talking about a little bit of motivation. I want to give you all a little boost for the weekend to let you know, push through whatever you're going through. And the last but not least, let it go. God already know what your problem is. He just want you to move, and he's going to finish solving the situation. I was talking to my nephew just yesterday, and he said something so profound to me. I'm the auntie, I'm the go-to person, I'm the one that have everybody's back. And I said he's actually investing right now. He's going to build he's building his condos. And I told him, I said, you know what? In September, after auntie's finished, complete my dream, I said, I'm going to come back and I'm going to help support you. You know what he said? He said, auntie, no. He said, if I can't, I could do it myself. He said, if I cannot complete the task that is my dream, it was because it was not my time. It was not for me. I was like, auntie was a little bit in her, not in my feelings. I was just shocked, like how his thought process has grown so much. I respect that. It's not that he wouldn't want the help, but he want to make sure that he can do it himself. If we all get that thought process, I can do it myself. You need $5. Hey, can you send me $5? No, go do it yourself. Go figure it out. Create it yourself. If we will all stay in our own lane and figure it out ourselves, we will not have to worry about tampering with everybody else. Because trust me, guys, let me tell you a secret. Everyone up in these chats have enough just for themselves. So if you want to sit down and think that other people's paycheck is to help you take care of your bills, then you shouldn't have created them in the first place. So that's what my nephew made known to me. No, auntie, I don't need you to help me, because if that is for me, it's going to be completed. If God wanted not to be, then it won't be completed, but I'll do it with my effort and on my time. I respected that. So most of the time, you always be that auntie where you helping this one, helping that one. But this one said, no, auntie, you have done enough. You've done enough. Today, I just want you to know, I appreciate you, but I got this. And if we all take that type of accountability, guys, I think we'll be in a less stressful world, because everybody can take their own accountability, carry their own rocks, and not hinder nobody with the rocks. Ain't that beautiful? But yeah, that's another. I just wanted to share that with you because I was impressed by the way he was so poised with his conversation, and he meant what he said, but he said it with such beauty. I received it, and I said, let me step aside and allow someone that I enjoy and somebody that I love dearly to fly. And it's touching for me. I can watch him fly, and I did not have to help him anymore. I didn't have to help him. That was beautiful. When they can pass you and say, I got this, I don't need a fly, don't help me anymore, I can do it myself. Wasn't that so beautiful though? Okay, so at the end of the day, try not to fight your resistance in a negative way, meaning staying still. Sometimes when you're going up against your resistance, you got to face those bad boys face on. The negativity that you tell yourself, we tell ourselves more negative. Thank you, Olivia, and welcome, Phantom Gamer. I appreciate you. We tell ourselves more negativity than others tell us. The reason why when others tell it to us is because, and we get offended, is because we had told it to ourselves so much times that we start to believe it. And because of that negativity, stinky, funky water that we stay in, we start believing that that's the way it should smell. But it's not supposed to smell that way. And we're going to be calling all of the peanut gallery, and they're going to tell us, you're justified to stay where you're at. Don't move. You ain't ready yet. Everything that we're scared of, if you're around a group of people and you're saying, I'm going to move forward, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to end up moving from point A to point B, and you're looking at the peanut gallery to guide you, the peanut gallery is telling you, you can't do that. Remember, you don't have no shoes on, and you start doubting yourself. Remember, you have no parachute. Remember, your hair's not done. Remember, you don't have on no makeup. Remember, you don't have your head covered. You got to have your head covered. I just want you all to know, whenever you start feeling and listening to the negative resistance that's in your head, you need to start creating ways to fight it. So this morning, I didn't want to get up and go to work. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate you so much. I didn't want to go to work. So my brains told me, you didn't work all week, girl. Why you want to get up and work today? Your little $2 ain't gonna make no difference anyway. You don't need it. And why you want to be stressing your body about it? And why you want to do this? And why you want to do that? No, we're not doing that today. What we are doing is we are definitely pushing through. We are becoming who we really are in Christ. Christ-like, right? And at the same time, regardless of all the little bloods that we doing, remember, we all going to get cut up during the process because life ain't perfect. Okay? We're going to go through some turmoils. We're going to go through some circumstances in life. We're going to go through things that we did not agree with. We're going to go through things that we're fighting not to do. We're going to go through life because life is going to be lifing. The difference is, are you going to stay where you're at or you're going to move? That's the difference. That is what makes the difference. Let's look at ourselves today and answer that one question I give you. Are you where you were 5 years ago? Are you following through the promise that you give yourself? Or are you just sitting and watching others pass by? Are you sitting down and watching everybody going live on YouTube and build their YouTube, and you're right there sitting waiting? Well, Lord, I don't talk like that person. I don't act like that person. I don't have that personality like that person. I don't have this like this person. I don't have that like this person. And you're just sitting in your pool of funky water, meaning dead water, and you're stagnant. You're comfortable in the mess, but you're scared to move because that paycheck to paycheck, or that house that full of whatever, you're crying and mumbling, well, Lord, I want a bigger house. The Lord ain't gonna bless who you are pretending to be. The Lord is gonna bless who you are. And I don't know if y'all really, really got what I just said. Okay? Let me say it again. You ain't going to get blessed for who you are pretending to be. You will be blessed based upon who you are. So check you. Improve you. Better you. And remember, you're the project. I was listening to one of my favorite speakers. He said that. I was like, oh, really? I'm the project? Yes. You're the project. So guess what do you all do on the job when you got a project? You got to work on it, right? Right? Can I get an amen up in here? You got to work on you. You got to make sure that all the dots, the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. You are your own project. You must work on you. That was my book for the last 2 months ago about the banks. You remember the bank book? And I was like, why are they talking about a bank? And then all of a sudden it switched up because we were talking about moi. Everybody was talking about themselves. Personality Plus, guys. Go get that book. Go read that book. I read that about 4 times already. I'm rereading it again because I need to check me to see where is it that I'm a little bit loose. Where do I need to tighten up? And there's things up in there that I don't like. When they're talking about me and they're talking about how I'm all over the place and da-da-da, they're telling me the truth and I don't want to hear it, but I need to hear it. You know why? Because by me knowing what my con is, I can adjust my sail. If you don't know who you are and what it is that you're portraying, and other people you're like, why they don't want to be around me, and why so and so laugh with you but don't laugh with me? Maybe you have a little trait with you that rubs them wrong. And let me tell you something. My personality, you either like me or you don't. Period. It's not in between, because I'll be all the way here. I can be in between sometimes. But because I know that I had to adjust my sail, I can adjust myself. I know when I'm talking a bit too much, like right now, we're going on 45 minutes. I need a hush. I already know my little weakness. I can be talking up there, and I'm not listening. I know it. I know I can cut you off in 2 seconds because whatever you're saying, I already know like 10 different options and answers to whatever you're talking about. And I'm like, oh, it's so slow. Well, let's move faster. Let's go faster. Let's do something else. That's how I am. That is my Achilles heel. I need to work on it. I am working on it though. You know, I'm working on being better. The best thing I've worked on so far this year that helped me, I mute myself. Oh, that mute button. And they'll be like, why Paulette ain't talking? Oh my God, Paulette is doing so good. God, I'm muted and I'm talking in the background. You can't hear me. Okay? I mute me because I know that if we were in a setting, I have a con that can hinder and irritate. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna breathe. And I had to learn that not just because they're going through it and I've probably been through it and I want to share with them what I did. They don't care about what I did. They want to share what they're going through. So I need to learn to listen instead of trying to think that I'm identifying with them and I'm helping. And I just want to show you and I need to learn it. And many times I catch myself like, oh, why didn't I just hush or mute? So I mute myself now. So Paulette, you know, I'll be like, yeah, I'm improving. Yeah, because I'll be hitting mute. I'll be hitting mute and I'll wait my turn. And sometimes I can't wait. So guess what? Even when you're talking and you're not hearing Paulette, it's because Paulette muted. And Paulette is like, girl, you know so-and-so, and I'm just going off and I'm responding to you. I'm cutting you off too while I'm behind on mute. And you don't even know. But I know what I need to work on. Are you being honest with you? Are you realizing that the honester we are, the better it is because we are talking about ourselves? I don't need nobody to talk about me. I know me. And I know what I need to work on. So even if you talk about me, it don't affect me because I know me. Okay? And I know all the negative portions and I dilute it with some creative positivity. And we working slowly and we moving forward and we push through. But there's things, guys, sometimes we have to take a moment and cry about it to ourselves. We have to take a moment and pray about it to ourselves and pick up maybe 2 to 3 days later and be like, whew, now I can go. Oh yeah, how you doing, Paulette? I'm fine, guy. How are you? You didn't see me 2 to 3 days ago. You didn't see me cry. You didn't see me how to go through what I had to go through. Because I respect you, I love you, and I ain't gonna throw that on you. Because that's my Achilles heel that I need to work on, and I don't need to mess none of y'all up with it. Ain't that growth? Okay? Okay? But in life, we tend to, oh, my day's messed up. I want to mess up your day too. So I'm gonna just go, and all of a sudden, I may not recover as fast as you. Okay? I may not be in a fast recovery. I may be focused on trying to thread my needle and you interrupted me with a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not ready for. And I told you all prior, I told my family, what's the topic? We want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that right now. I ain't ready yet. And they're like, but I want to talk to you because you're going to give me, you're going to talk. But not today. Find somebody else. Not today. Paulette ain't ready for it. Okay? Sometimes you're even scared to even call. Because the moment you call, you know, it's like the whole King Mucky Muck shot and kill King Ducky Duck. The Dow Jones drop. You know, the flood in this country, the flood in the next country, the tornado, that this, I can't do it. I don't want it. Give it to somebody else, please. I know we have a little inner circle in the sisters and we like, you know, we ask, can I dump on you today? Can I dump? And you be like, not right now. Okay, probably tomorrow. But we got to ask permission, guys. You know why? Because you don't know that I'm struggling too. Oh, thank you, Flemings. You don't know that I'm struggling too. And if I'm struggling and the Lord is holding me up with this hand and I'm reaching to God instead of me using both hands to hold on, here I am just, trying to hold on to you, and you got some weight that I can't hold on to. I gotta let you go. And I'm not saying this out here to say, oh, you don't have no friends, Paulette. I don't have a lot because I'm too straight. But I have loyal friends around me. I don't have anybody around me. I got real friends because when I have to tell them boundaries, they respect me for who I am. I don't be, walking on eggshells. That's not Paulette. Paulette's gonna let you have it. I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and then we can still be friends, but with boundaries. Okay, welcome in, Simple Me. Thank you for joining. Hi, Goyo. While you're here, can you tell me which country are you from? You mentioned some Saxon, Saxico. I can't really pronounce. I don't know where that is. While you're here, me podía decir de dónde sos. Okay. Oh my gosh, Phantom. By the way, I have not seen nobody's comment. I only was seeing when people was coming in. Let me go back to the comments before I end this show today. Let me go up. Sorry. Okay, Garrett. Hey, chat. Phantom. Oh, you said it was raining over there in India. Yes. It was raining here, but it's not raining anymore, guys. It comes and goes. It comes and goes. That's how it is. Let's see. Everybody's green. Relevo. Hi, I'm connected from Mozambique. Oh, I'm gonna go on the map. I'm gonna figure out where Mozambique is because there's a lot of new places that keeps popping up, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. But I don't know where is that. Okay. Geography is something that Paulette needs to work on a little bit more. But I'm gonna figure out where Mozambique is because it seems familiar, but I just don't know where it's at. And I need a visit. I like strange locations. Phantom said, I create a drawing channel. I just uploaded 3 short videos and I get 6,000 views and in 10 hours. Watch hour complete. Is it good? I'm still working on my watch hour, Phantom. The best person, if EFP is in the comments, she can probably respond to you because she definitely got to her watch hours. I had to restart my watch hour because I did not work on or post for the last 6-7 years. I just started this year again on this channel, so I have to restart all of my entire watch time. Yes, I did. I lost it all. I know. That's part of life. You win some, you lose some, but I'm coming back stronger than I was back then. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am, honey. Okay, because we pushing through. Sister Tanya said, keep it pushing. That's right. Brother Jonah's asking her where she's from. She's Hindu. Olivia, your voice is actually amazing. Oh, really? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Look at you gassing me up, Olivia. Yes, Olivia. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate that. To God be the glory. Let me give it back. Okay, but I appreciate you, Olivia. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Where is her subscribers at, guys? Yes, tell them, Olivia. Chat, I just looked through the comments for an Olivia. I forgot my name. That means you're not Olivia. You're somebody. Yeah. You know what? But I am Paulette, okay? I am. Georgina says, for more episodes from Life with Paulette, subscribe. Thank you, Flemings. Yes, thank you, Olivia. YouTube research. Jonah is talking. He is the apostle. We are under First Church. Oh, he's talking to Phantom. Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you, Jonah. Georgina said, we can't let our heartaches, fears, and troubles overwhelm us. Focus on Christ. He is in control over every single thing. Yes, indeed. That's right. Focusing on Christ. focusing on what's important, and that is him. That's all. You let it go and let God. That's my new thing for this 2025. Letting it go, let God. Don't pick it back up. Leave it alone. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay? Push through. Push through. Order your steps here. Enjoy, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Georgina, if you feel you're stagnant for far too long, no doors opening, just know God hears every cry, tears behind the scenes, preparing you for something great. Your breakthrough is now. Amen, sister. I like that. Go, Flemings, go. Okay? Now, one thing, even God, because God already knows what we want and what we need, but the hindering part is that we're scared to move. If you don't move, I don't care what he has prepared for you, he is not going to give it to you where you're at. You gotta move. When Moses had to open up the sea, he had to move. There was a command. When he did it, then there was a response. So there's an action, then a reaction. When the people left from the Israelite for the promised land, they had to uproot and they had to move. The Red Sea, then they had to open up the Red Sea. They had to move. There's an action and then there's a reaction. When the sister couldn't have the baby, and let's go to the one even better. The guy, the blind, and he was just out there on the side, just asking and begging, and he wanted to see. The Lord told him to get up and go. He had to go to the place, I guess, where they had to mix the mud and put it over his eye. Remember that thing? He had to move. Every miracle that's done, you got to move. So when I come on here and tell y'all push through, if you ain't pushing through and you're resisting pushing through, your resistance, you're hindering your growth process. You're hindering you from God being able to pour his blessings on you, because you're in a stinking water and you need to move, because he want to put you in a fresh place, in a fresh location, and he want to make sure that you're not in the same old location. You got to move. So if you're telling me I need a car, I don't have a car, but then yet you ain't doing nothing towards the car, you ain't never gonna get the car. If you know that you need a car and the bicycle is not it for you, and you want a car, what are you doing towards getting the car? Are you just sitting there wishy-washy? A lot of time we believe in God, and God can move the mountains, but sometimes we get stagnant too and stink in that spot, in that thought process. He gonna do it. I ain't moving till the Lord say. I ain't moving. You need to put the work in order for God to activate. Okay? I bet you today you say, I need a car, and you go find a job and you start working towards your car, and you tell me how quick you won't have a car. Right? Anything in life that you want, and you pray about it first, and God open up that thing for you to say, okay, well, give me access, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. And you're like, I ain't moving. You never get it. You would never get it. Okay? Learn to move. And it's uncomfortable. It's not comfortable. When you see me wanting to go and complete the dream that I wanted 15 years ago, it's uncomfortable. Okay? But I gotta push through. I know what I have to do. I gotta put the work in. I gotta finish the work. And whatever little bit that I could have done, it got blessed above and beyond. And now I'm thinking, how did that happen? Because I moved and I consistently do the work. So when God blessed the little bit that I offered him, when he activated it, it multiplied. Y'all don't believe in the multiplication. It works. Do the work. Stop running from your own resistance. Face them. Become who you really are in Christ. Become it by pushing through it. And that, guys, I'm going to finish up these comments. Thank you, Flemings. Simple Me. Goyo. Simple Me in Africa. Who is in Africa? Simple Me, you are. Oh, Mozambique is in Africa. Okay, got it. Awesome. East Africa. Nice. Thinks that is in Africa. Hi, Shasmin. Welcome, Shasmin Smith. Welcome, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in here and, you know, showing love, showing up. I know I promised that I will be coming on here for the next 90 days, so y'all gonna get sick of me until October 7th, because she coming on every day, even if it's just 5-10 minutes, which never happens, because right now I said I was gonna do 30 minutes, and look ahead, guys, it's already an hour. So don't work here with Paulette. When you come here, you know you're gonna get some good goods. You know you're gonna get the real. You know you're gonna laugh a little bit. You're gonna feel sad a little bit, and you're gonna definitely check yourself before you leave my live, because I'm gonna make sure and ask you the questions so you gotta think about. Okay? So the 3 questions for today was: are you living the life you dream of 5 years ago? Question 1. Question 2, are you the person you promised you'll become? Question 2. Question 3, or are you that person that is stink in that funk of water, watching all of your co-workers and friends just pass you by, moving on to bigger and better things, and you're stuck? You're stuck in the same spot you was last year, last month, last week, this week, yesterday, today, and you're still stuck because you're scared to move, guys. I know you're capable of more. The difference between where you are and where you were born to be is a decision. That's this. I had you all on here for 62 minutes to tell you the difference between where you are and where you want to be or should be is based on the decision that only you can make. I can't make it for you. I can't make it for you. Okay? So make the decision, make the right decision. Okay? And speak the right things to yourself. Stay positive, guys, even though adversities is going to come up against us, even though there's going to be a lot of negativity that on a daily basis. Remember, we have to die to the world daily, especially walking in holiness. It's not going to be easy for you. You imagine? It's not easy. But you know what? We do it with pride. We do it boldly. I'm unapologetically moving forward in my faith. Am I perfect? No, I'm not. I never said I'm perfect. But I'm striving towards and becoming who God wants me to, who I should be in the first place, but I don't know it yet. So God gotta keep telling it to me. You know, He's gonna keep telling it to me. You're gonna be like, Paulette, you know, and correcting me in the spirit when I feel like I probably said a little bit too much, or I didn't say enough. You could defend yourself appropriately with class and still smile at the end. And one thing I learned this week is that sometimes it's best to stay silent when adversities come. And not everything I need to fight. Not everything your pride has to get into the way. Let go and let God. And that pride that we have, that we feel that when somebody say the sky is purple, oh my God, I'm offended, I'm gonna fight. No, sometimes it's good to listen to what people is telling us, because constructive criticism is not easy, but it's necessary, regardless of who's coming from. Some people give you real constructive criticism, but because your pride is in the way, you don't receive it. And that's God saying, you see, if you had humbled yourself a little bit, you would have received what the enemy in your eyes at the time was telling you, and I would have give you 100% check, you would have been in your next season of life. But because you fumbled the ball, oh, we can fumble that ball because the pride is like, what do you mean? You know, you just get all in there. And God is like, nope. We're going to mold Paulette back again together. You know how you get the clay? And we got to mold her and break her up again because we got to put her back together because she just didn't get it. And many of you today is in the same position. We always put the pride first and we lose the message. And if you continue, even in your walk, your faith walk, even in holiness, sometimes I see a lot of pride be going through the window and the message is lost because you're still in your old skins and you're trying to portray new vine within the old skin and it busts. So when you lose your cool here on social media and you telling me you in your faith walk, yeah, you're not. You don't have that fruit of the spirit called self-control. And that is what's lacking in these YouTube streets. Self-control. That fruit that you all be forgetting about. That needs to be addressed. And sometimes I always tell my friends, I ain't no yes friend. I don't care how close or how much we talk every day. I'm going to tell you, boom. We're going to blow it up. And I'm going to still put a band-aid on you, but I'm going to tell you were wrong. And sometimes we lack accountability in these YouTube streets. And that's all I'm going to say. But the self-control, fruit of the spirit, because God is calm at all times. And I ain't perfect. I don't even have the Holy Ghost yet. Guys, I'm not even baptized. I'm waiting for Brother Jonah to jump on a plane or Pastor Gino to come on over here in Hawaii so that I can get baptized. So I'm not even in the body. And I could notice when I see somebody that's in the body doing the wrong response. That's all I'm going to say. I love you guys. Let me finish up with these comments. Push me into my divine purpose, Heavenly Father. Amen. Bye. You motivate well. Oh, thank you, Phantom. Thank you so much for dropping by. I'm definitely not where I desire. I'm so frozen. Help me, Lord. Yes, Flemings. God, keep it honest with God. Keep it honest, guys. We are not honest. We got to be honest. We got to be honest. Okay. Let's see. LOL, Brother Jonah. Tell me your 12 percentage. I'm not sure which stream. Oh, not sure, Phantom, what that was. But at the end of the day, guys, I love you. You have an amazing day, and I hope that this message bless you at least just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? See, my old body was just about to go into a song, you know, I repent, Lord, I repent. Yes, I repent. Okay, love you guys. I got to get to work, guys. Deuces.